Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. So for today's video, we're going to talk about the rest of the new content in the update. So we're going to start off with one of the main questions that I received thus far, which is how should you make use of the rewind, right? I mean, well, obviously, if you do not want the Esper anymore, then you can just go ahead and sacrifice it and retrieve back all the Ascension materials that you have used, all the EXP materials that you have used. But the only things that you will not be able to retrieve back are your Abilimons and your resonance materials, whatever that may be, right? Because if you use an extra Longmian to resonate your main Longmian, you're going to get back a 4-star Epic Starmon anyway, so you're not going to get back a Longmian just like that, right? So do understand that this is more of like an oopsie, I made a mistake case over here, but this is not the only way to approach the rewind. So there is also another way for you to approach the rewind, which is to build a random 6-star Esper, right? For example, you wanted to test out an Esper, you can go ahead and build him to 6 stars, and if you regret building him to 6 stars, you can then throw him back into the rewind, and that would still be a valid way to use the rewind here. So what I'm going to do now is, because I'm only using Jiangman as my fodder farmer, I do not need my Mona anymore. So she is one of the Espers that I might consider rewinding. And apart from her, I don't really have a lot of mistakes in the choices that I've made thus far, but if I were to rewind another Esper just to build another 6 stars, I might consider doing it on my queue as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So you gotta make sure that they are unlocked, and I guess you have to unlock them, I'm actually not very sure. And there you go, you just need to select the Esper like that, confirm, and you will retrieve back everything that you would have spent before. So all the EXP comes back, and all the materials as well. And that's basically it, right? Whoa, that's a lot of stuff, dude. That's a lot of stuff. Now, another thing that I want to talk about a little bit for this video is going to be the changes in Fafnir. So there is going to be one main change in Fafnir, and that's going to be in the boss wave, of course. So Fafnir now, his Envaris treasure, which is the shield that he gets whenever you remove one of his HP bar, that shield now no longer mitigates damage. Instead, what it does is it reduces the damage that he receives. I'm not sure by how much, but by a significant amount. But with that said, that means that you're still able to deal damage to the boss even when he has the shield. So it's no longer going to be a case of like, I need to break the shield before I can land DPS and all that, right? So let's take a look at the boss wave real quick here. Obviously, this team is not like the main team or like the go-to team, right? There is obviously going to be ways to speed up your runs. But I just realized that because of the changes to the Envaris treasure, we are now able to do a lot of amazing stuff. So for one, we are now able to clear Fafnir super fast. I think I'm able to do it sub 2 minutes right now, just by a full auto team, right? But the thing is, I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of people out there who can do like sub 1 minute teams by using like a sell-in and all that, and possibly running it in like full auto. So as you can see here, even though he had the shield buff, right, we were still able to deal damage to him. So that's basically it. That's the main change. Well, apart from the fact that his HP is now greatly reduced, right? But of course, I'll talk about this in more detail, like maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after, and to re-establish a brand new guide on how you can deal with Fafnir. Because right now, honestly, Fafnir is kind of just like an APAP or a Chronos, right? He's quite easy to deal with. Now, moving on to the War Room, we have the VR Battlegrounds. So this one is not as much as what I've expected, because we cannot change the stats and we cannot even change the enemy Espers over there, right? I'm not sure what's the point of all of this if we cannot actually change who we are fighting against. That doesn't even make any sense at all, in my opinion, right? So like, you can just like put the Espers that you want to test out over here, and then you can just click battle, and then you would face off with these Espers. But who gives a crap, right? Who gives a crap about all these Espers? I want to face stuff like height. I want to face defensive comps. I want to be able to set up the specific defense that I want to. Isn't that the whole point of a training, am I right? Okay, but anyway, for the rest of this video, we are going to talk about two more things, right? We're going to go back into Relic Fusion again and Relic Customization. So here are the main changes for Relic Fusion, which is right now you can select which slot you want, and that's pretty awesome. Okay, so what we're going to do is, well, I've talked about this before, so I'm just going to go with either Hammer of Thor or Astral Witchcraft. So what I think I'm going to do now is just go Hammer of Thor. And I think we're going to find ourselves another slot for attack percentage over here. So let's see how this works. We can only fuse 10 at a time. Right, so I think we can do this about quite a few times, right? So let's see what we got. Okay, so we had not a single attack percentage. That's fine. Let's do this again. Fuse. Come on. Wow, I got flawless. Couple of flawless here. Resist. Unfortunately, we're going to skip out the elites. We don't care about them. Another resist. Defense. Defense. Okay, so nothing yet. But I'm pretty sure that this will at least be a little bit easier than before, right? Flat HP, flat defense. Oh, nice. We finally got ourselves our first attack percentage. And this has attack percentage and crit damage as well. Hopefully this gives us crit rate on a +3 upgrade. Flat defense, defense bonus, flat defense, HP percentage, flat defense, and finally accuracy. Resist percentage, HP percentage, resist percentage, defense okay, don't get me wrong, some of these stats are possibly useful in the future, right? So for example, HP percentage, this could be useful in the future when we get an actual bruiser that scales off his max HP. And as for defense percentage as well, I think this can be quite viable next time. So just because you got a very defensive stat doesn't mean that it's bad. It probably means that you might want to save it for the future. Resist percentage, accuracy percentage, flat attack, HP percentage. See, something like this, right? This is a perfect example of what a bruiser relic might look like. But hopefully they do introduce Espers that require this, because this is pretty sick in my opinion. Wow, dude, look at that. Attack percentage again, and crit rate percentage. This is what I'm talking about. This is really, really good. I'm very excited about this. So they have definitely, you know, significantly improved the Relic Fusion over here because of wow. Wow. Okay, this is not bad, but I would have hoped to have crit rate as well. So they have significantly improved this for sure, because now you're able to select exactly what you want. And I have a feeling that they might have improved the rate somehow. This is really good. These subs are really, really good. They have another attack percentage over here, but I hope that I will get a crit rate over there. So I am gonna like test upgrade them, right? Just level them up to like +3 and just figure out whether they're good. Flat attack, attack percentage, defense percentage, HP percentage. Okay, so that's about it, right? So that's about it for the Relic Fusion. I'm quite excited and quite happy about this change. It's gonna make a lot more sense for people who have saved up so much of this currency just to blow it on something that might potentially give them something more valuable than whatever that I have actually obtained in the past, right? What I obtained in the past was really garbage, man. Okay, so let's move on to Relic Customization, and we are going to use the rest of our currency for the day. So here's something funny for you. Take a look at this slot 2 over here. Crit damage, crit rate, speed, attack. And here's the other one. My slot 4, crit damage, crit rate, speed, attack. This is this is hilarious, dude. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, speed this up. Let's see what we get. Okay, so if you're watching this, you should understand that this is enough evidence for you to stay away from spending too much of your currency over here, right? So the only reason why I can do this is because I can. If I were you, right, and if I did not have 14,000 Nexus Crystals to blow for this event, just to luck out on one of your relics, right, I definitely wouldn't be doing this. I hope you are actually watching this and realizing that, oh shit, I should stop right now. I should be happy with like getting 3 really good substats over here. So for example, for this relic here, right, crit damage, crit rate, speed, attack, well, flat attack. This, in most cases, would be good enough, right? But the thing is, obviously there is that one issue where all your rolls go into flat attack. But generally speaking, if you have a relic that looks like this is really good enough, right? Just bail and be done with it. But I'm ready to spend quite a few thousand just to make sure that I get a perfect relic. So this does not falter me at all. But this is just the truth. I've spent 1,000 over Nexus Crystals and we did not get anything, right? So I think that's all for the new content in the update thus far. Let me know if there's anything else that I missed. I mean, yes, I haven't talked about the live broadcast in the Esper field and all that, but I've already cleared it and I'm not able to replay it, so that's quite unfortunate. But apart from that, I don't think I missed much. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been Daddy Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.